let's get started. Alright, so things should be fixed this time around. I hope to God they're fixed. But judging how long it's going to take for just the save files to load in, I'm not holding out much hope. Things should be fine. I not only... Yes, there it is. Okay. So what I did last time was basically went all the way up to where my previous progress was at, and then just saved and quit. Okay, so a summon of mages. Did I get my fill of turkey yesterday? You might not be aware of this, but I do not celebrate Thanksgiving. In fact, I hate that holiday with a passion. So to answer your question, I stayed home, had terrible frozen food, and yeah, basically that's it. Okay. Let's see. Talk to your left before entering the... What the hell is that word supposed to be? Amphitheater? Alright, and now I just need to figure out A, where I'm at, and B, where the hell I need to go. I mean, this looks like a good candidate, but also whatever is in this direction also appears to be a very good candidate. Map? Are you going to be any useful here? Any particular reason for the hate? Yes, I'm Native American. Okay. The big question is, can I just waltz on over there, or am I going to have issues when I leave this place? Let's find out. I'm not seeing any bad things, but... Oh,
Magic, I tell you.
do see a notice board. What do we got? Gargoyles? A challenge? Greatest strongman. Ah. Okay. I think I remember this one from my first playthrough. And what the hell is this? Okay. Do
Shatter your towers
do some sort of hairstyle change. Okay.
and burn your hats.
Alright. Find and deactivate the magical seals. Oh! That's the whole thing with the runes, right? I might do that just for the experience. I've offloaded a bunch of stuff from before, so you know that's nice. I also have over 3,000 orns, or 3,700 orns, in fact. And I wonder, is there an area where I can maybe get a new weapon?
Yes?
The mages will be overjoyed if you sign their treaty. Any idea who'd be the advisor in Vengerberg?
They insist on appointing the advisors themselves, though I doubt Saskia will accept that.
Anything can happen.
That lass will allow no one to control her.
Ah,
I've
the
been
irony.
observing her. She's a splendid commander.
Making her even more dangerous if anyone manages to manipulate her.
I'm not sure I understand.
Just thinking aloud.
Okay, I thought this guy was a
I guess
traitor.
you'll hear about the war with Kedwin.
They wouldn't let us near Natalis, and Radovid refuses an audience. Scandalous. The mages drone on about their coven of advisors, but even they don't take us seriously. Perhaps the prince could get something, but I'm not certain they'll let him into the talks. Hensel protested, and the others are too cowardly to stand up to him. As a result, we are not officially here.
Hansel can't openly interfere in your matters.
Who's to stop him? He claims the prince is preparing to set a dangerous precedent by eradicating serfdom.
Terrible crime. Next thing you know, he'll do away with court protocol.
Alright, well, I guess he isn't a traitor. Oh, I mean, the traitor's right here. Well, shit. Alright, is he selling? He's not even selling any weapons. This guy's totally useless. Alright, what about this gal? Oh, this is the person with the hairstyles. Okay, might go for a change in hairstyle then. You know what? Let's go with the elven style. Oh, that's sexy.
Freak!
And this is the guy with the boxing, I believe. Mighty Numa, yes.
You lose something.
Ooh, this is the arm wrestle one. I thought this was a boxing thing. I haven't even done any arm wrestling at this point.
I'm looking for someone who can match me in arm wrestling.
I don't wrestle just any old suckers.
Good reason to try me.
During the circus show, I've squeezed blood from the hands of gits like you. The crowd loves it when they moan and shit themselves in pain. Oh, I tell ya, blood and shite really pull in the crowds.
You've got a big mouth.
And you've pissed off the mighty Numa. Put down your coin and give me your hand.
Oh ho ho, okay.
I've always been the curious sort.
I have no idea how this works. I'm probably going to lose 100 horns. Keep the indicator in the yellow field. Oh. Oh, shit. Wow. Okay, yeah. This guy is not an easy fuck. Ah, he got me.
They say witches are tough, but you, in the circus, you could maybe kick a clown's ass.
Alright, and I think I've talked to this guy before, and he doesn't have anything good. Oh, he has mushrooms. Okay. Alright, let's take a look at the map, see if there's any other traders in the vicinity. Well, someone way down here, and it's on the route I need to go. Okay, might as well go there. You just like that hairstyle because it's your hair, but silver. I usually don't keep my hair parted in the middle, and my hair is longer, actually. But yeah, there is a resemblance. Alright, does this guy maybe... Oh, wait.
Pour venom into rulers'
What?
ears no more. It's not too late to repent.
Not sure if this is the right guy or not. I don't think he
Here,
is.
so, what are you doing here?
No future in rat catching. I decided to pursue a career in entertainment instead.
Good luck.
This troupe has potential. As their manager and master of ceremonies, I'll make these folk the most famous entertainers north of the Yaruga. See now a new number?
Hold on here, so before you get all worked up. I've had more than my share of entertainment recently. What I need to know is if you still make traps.
Anything for a colleague.
Oh, okay, so he is a trader. Does not have any weapon. Why doesn't anyone here have weapons?
Flog your lecherous bodies. But
I would like something that will cut something in two. And that might not have even been him.
begging for more.
Let's see. No, that's
It's a brazen attack.
someone else.
Greetings. Nice place.
Many thanks for the compliment. Welcome to the Eternal
Oh,
Fire.
shit.
Kitchen open day and night.
It's not that kind of fire. The Eternal Fire is
Of
the
course.
light of truth, the hearth of a true community. Only in the Eternal Fire beneath the sign of this clan can we burn witches all day and man his fellow man.
Okay. Does he have anything? He does not. Jesus Christ.
Radovid sent them, you idiot!
The audacity!
But I will go ahead and store a bunch of my stuff. Hey, Tristan, how you doing? So don't put that away. That is, let's see, rusty dagger. Store that. And I don't think any of this armor that I have stands up to what I currently own, which really sucks. Oh. Am I selling stuff, or am I putting it in storage? No, this is definitely storage. Why is it telling me that I'm selling?
Pull yourself together.
Alright, well, I guess I'm going to get a move on. Try to navigate around this. Well, shit. Give me. Is that a soldier that's looking to kill me? Maybe? I just don't know. Oh, I need to go past him. Oh, shit. Alright, let's see what this guy has to say.
In a hurry to see the deliberations.
Here on urgent business.
Your dress seems to confirm it. Excuse you indeed. I suppose I couldn't much care. I've heard what I came to hear.
And what, pray tell, was that?
The rightful heir will ascend to the Eternian throne. There will be peace in the land. What more could one want?
Prince Stennis is here?
King Stennis. Crowned 2 days past in Vengerberg. Merely send a messenger here. All those present promptly agreed that he will make a good ruler.
Okay, so he's not dicking with me, so that's nice.
Prince Stennis. A poisoner, coward, and schemer. He trembled with disgust when he spoke to the peasants. Disdain flowed from him like vomit. But he didn't deserve to be lynched. That was not the justice Saskia fought for. Prince Stennis I, son of Demavend III, became the 17th king of Edirn. He won the
What the
hearts of the people.
fuck?
They saw him as the hope of the nation.
What is it with that stained glass?
The realm, ravaged by war, needed a ruler sensitive to the plight of his subjects. King Stennis I was just that.
Okay, so things are just weird. And there's more merchants. Why do I have a feeling this is more of a brothel?
I'm Luna, the bearded she-elf.
Bearded?
Don't be a child. We came here to perform, but this place is a circus in itself. Nobody's interested in us. So we're on to plan B. Trade.
What do you sell?
Food. Fresh. Very good. You want to buy something? Or are you waiting for my beard to grow out?
And nope, does not have anything. Useless. What about this dude?
Here to see the show. It's cancelled indefinitely. We're now in the services sector.
What service do you provide?
I was once a good swordsmith.
Oh, thank
or at
God.
least it looked like I might be. A riot came through, took my workshop with it, but the skill remained. I actually prefer swallowing swords to hammering them, but that upsets my wife.
Give her my best.
You can do so yourself. She's Alona, the bearded she-elf.
Ah, and how's life with a bearded she-elf?
Pretty normal. We don't generally bring our work home with us.
Alright, maybe. Oh, he does have something. Alright, what does this guy have? Okay. 43 to 45. That looks very promising. Alright, Nilfgaard sword, 35 to 40. Oh, I think I just found my 2 weapons here, but let me check his armor too. Any... Okay, so he just has regular Temerian stuff. I got some Kedwini. Alright, well, I think I now have 2 new weapons to add. So let me just double check. 35, okay, and 43. Alright, and comparatively, that is not what I'm looking for. 29 to 33. This is a pretty big jump in attack power, it looks like. Yeah. Okay. So oh,
I see you took care of the guards.
okay.
I hate those monastic curs.
They're not paragons of virtue, true, but they were just doing their job.
Then they didn't do it well enough. Can we go now?
Yes, let's go.
Time to finish it.
Whether you like it or not, John Natalis, Temeria will be divided.
For the good of the entire North.
The united forces of Kedwin and Redania will end the fighting among the Elder Houses and secure peace from Gorsvelen to Ellender. At present, Temeria is starting to resemble the Pontar Valley.
Which, if I understand correctly, is currently controlled by Edirn.
You are mistaken, Radovid. Vergen is free.
Free? What precisely does that mean?
Lormark is not Kedwin's, and Edirn no longer controls Upper Edirn. We have rejected Prince Stennis.
King Stennis?
And handed King Henselt's army a resounding defeat.
Your forces, my dear lass, are nothing but a motley array of rebellious peasants and elven brigands. Sooner or later they will need to swear allegiance to someone, or they will be defeated and dispersed.
The peoples of the Pontar Valley will swear allegiance to me, Queen Saskia. As an independent realm, we hereby speak in favor of reconstituting the Council and Conclave.
You're a lovely girl, but you issue from common stock. The sole crown you are worthy of donning is a wreath woven of wildflowers. Redania will recognize no other coronation.
In that case, you must choose, King Radovid. Will you carve up Temeria, or march on the Pontar Valley? Henselt, last of the line of the Unicorns, has sworn to recognize the Pontar Valley as a free realm. Philippa Eilhart witnessed it.
Philippa Eilhart is in my dungeon, awaiting trial for treason.
She was in your dungeon, Radovid, but is no longer. She will sit at my side in Vergen as my royal advisor.
Everything we did in Vergen will be in vain.
There's still hope. We have the dagger.
To the matter at hand. The document describing the charter of the Council and the Conclave is, as previously ascertained, an exact copy of the charter found in the ruins on Thanet Island. The more important question relates to the Conclave and its power to designate royal advisors. Today, randomly chosen mages and sorceresses reside at many courts. However, in the time of the previous Conclave, such persons were carefully chosen.
Why shouldn't we pick our own advisors?
These individuals bear great responsibility, Your Majesty. The Conclave needs to be certain they are competent.
And that they will keep the Conclave's interests in mind.
Obviously, sire. The Conclave's chief interest is the well-being and prosperity of the Northern Kingdoms. The document has been signed by every member of the Conclave we have proposed, as well as by all but one of the designated advisors. We await only Sheila de Tanseville's signature.
Without our royal seals, you should be allowed to designate advisors to cowherds at most.
That is true, Your Majesty.
My kings, before you sign this document, please hear me out.
Excellency, with all due respect, this matter does not concern Nilfgaard in the least.
I am here at King Henselt's bidding. Will you deny my right to speak?
Okay, I want to know how they captured him.
What is the meaning of this?
This man tried to kill me this morning. He attempted to take an Imperial envoy's life in your lands.
I presume he was interrogated.
He confessed. Foltest and Demiven died by his hand. He also revealed the identity of his employers.
Sorceresses. They helped me with my assassinations.
Speak on.
The Lodge of Sorceresses sought to remove those rulers who acted against the will of mages.
Lodge of Sorceresses.
We have compiled a list. Philippa Eilhart, Margarita Loantil, Triss Merigold, Kira Metz, Francesca Findabair, Ida Emin, and finally, Sheila de Tanzalil. To my deepest regret, 2 Nilfgaardian sorceresses, Asira Var Anahid and Fringa de Vigo, are also members. The Emperor will deal with them accordingly.
Our queen left to powder her nose.
Your Majesty, what's the meaning of this?
Arrest them all. Your document will have to wait, honorable sorcerers.
You have no right.
Surrender now if you don't want another massacre, this time in Loch Muine. A court of law will reveal the traitors.
Well, this is definitely a no shit moment. And there they go.
Geralt! We're trapped! I can't get through! Sheila! You must get Sheila!
Alright, so this actually seems more like the end game, if anything. I was not expecting that. I thought there was quite a bit more to do here.
Stand back while you can, Witcher. You can't stop me, not you, not anyone else.
Oh god. Oh, this is not good.
If I have to, I will kill you.
God damn. Alright, let's go with Gwen.
How do you like my dragon?
Oh god damn.
Kill him now!
No, don't kill me.
You're late. I've already managed to stabilize the portal.
You've got nowhere to run. Sooner or later, somebody will find you.
I prefer to leave on my own terms.
Where's Letho?
Sir Synthesis will tend to him, as she will to all the fools who get a hard-on at the mere thought of burning a sorceress at the stake.
Where is he?
I don't know, fool. I've been looking for him since Foltest's assassination. Letho cheated all of us. We were deceived by his dull face and sluggish stare. Don't you understand? The Lodge sought a way to get rid of Demavend, that's true. He was a weak, volatile king. Edirn would eventually choke to death under his rule. We chose the lesser evil. He had to be eliminated, and Letho happened to be at hand.
Foltest? Henselt?
We had nothing to do with that. After assassinating Demavend, Letho used our gold and magical support to find and meet Yorveth. The elf was to help him hide until the matter blew over, or so I thought. The Lodge did not condemn Foltest to die.
Then who did?
Nilfgaard. Letho is the king of liars and emperor of traitors. From the start, he worked for the glory of the great sun and the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes. He lied to everyone. Me, Yorveth, your stupid little Triss, and you.
Got any evidence?
A moment ago, I received a message from the Lodge's agent in Sintra. The Imperial Army is on the move. They're fording the Yaruga now. Do you think the North can defend itself in the current situation? And can you count on another miracle at Brenna?
I don't know, but you made it all possible and you'll answer for that. The stigma of treason is yours for all time.
We shall see. For no one will leave this city alive. No one will tell this story. Philippa controls the dragon. As soon as I disappear, it will turn the city into a flaming tomb. We may have lost a battle, but the war is just beginning. You, however, shall not take part in it. This is your end, Witcher.
Farewell! Something's not right. The diamond! Someone replace the diamond! This one's flawed. I'll be torn to bits. Geralt,
Do I help her?
remove it!
Kinda don't want to.
You waited long enough. Should you survive, go south to Nilfgaard, where you'll find Yennefer of Vengerberg. Farewell, Witcher.
Okay, so that was actually the right choice. Otherwise, he wouldn't have gotten that information. Ooh. No. Not sure if it's possible to save Saskia in this, but I'm gonna try. Can I not go up here? Yes, I can. Alright, where are you? I have no idea if it's possible for me to get knocked off, and I really don't want to find out. Jesus. Cheap shotting little bastard. Oh, what the f— Dragon's not playing very nice. Kinda wish Geralt wasn't so limited. Can't really do a whole lot of movements and tricks.
Guess they'll never learn.
Damn, I pretty much need to be up close and personal to this dragon. A lot of my blows aren't even just connecting. Oh shit, I'm not looking too good. Oh shit, I'm dead. Okay. Okay, yeah, let's restart, I guess. But this time I'm gonna drink a swallow before starting the fight. Assuming, of course, the game doesn't crash. Because it's not looking too good right now. Game. Okay, that's better. Alright. Please tell me I can I can drink a swallow right now. No. Drink potions. Oh, thank God. I'm gonna drink it at this. What the fuck was that animation of the bottle being just thrown out? Just it looked like it was gonna go flying off the cliff, and then no. Oh shit. Really not a whole lot I can do against the dragon. It's I basically am forced to strike the head and the head only. And it has a nasty habit of comboing. Basically have to wait for Swallow to get its ass in gear. Okay, why isn't it oh god damn it. This when I rolled. Okay, yeah, that's not cool. Doesn't seem to be registering any of my rolls against the attacks. And with Swallow not really doing much of anything, like it's very, very, very slowly recovering my health. Oh, there it is. Shit. Oh. I think I'm gonna die again. It's getting kind of ridiculous. All right. Jeez. What is Geralt doing? Come on. I'm gonna need to try a different strategy here. Ah, fuck. And, well, that is not even working. Okay. I'm not even sure if any of this is working. All I know is that I'm on fire. The other issue is that the dragon's really good at tracking me. Like, it's just not working. God damn.
Damn it.
That's my thought, Geralt. Jesus Christ. Okay, what happened to Gwen? Alright, don't charge me, please. Use the grape shot or knives. That might work. Now I just need to remember how to use them, because I don't use them. Okay, so like, nope. Well, I never had a guard at the very least. And, well, guarding seems to do jack and shit. Well, against fire anyway. That should be a no-brainer, though. Alright, go into my journal real quick. See if I can figure out the combat again. If it's even here. Yeah, doesn't look like it's in here. Oh, wait, there might be something in my controls. Nope. Gameplay. And this is all easy difficulty from way back. Nope. Okay, well, I'm fucked. God damn it. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. I think I used something. I think that was a creep shot. How did I do that? Would you get back here? Come on down. Ah, Jesus.
Wonder how many more will turn up.
No. Get away from me. Doesn't look like the grape shot's really doing anything. Yeah. Oh, what? It doesn't even look like it should have hit me. Okay. So, I guess I need to just focus on counterattacks. Really the only thing I can do against this monster. Because it'll bite me, and then it bitch slaps me. And I basically need to do it in the next couple of minutes here. Otherwise, Swallow's going to run out, and I'm going to have no quick way of recovering. Though, quick is a very subjective term. Go away. Thank you. Oh, this... Oh, okay. Cutscene. That's weird, because this cutscene is really making it so Geralt is using his normal sword and not a silver sword. Maybe I was just using the wrong weapon this entire time. I really hope I get to use the dagger that's supposed to restore Saskia to her normal self. Oh, well, there's the dagger. That's supposed to be thrusted into her heart, right?
I think we can skip the niceties.
Yeah, unnecessary.
Yet I sense your readiness to fight on.
We were fighting to the death just minutes ago.
I understand. I believe I owe you part of my treasure. Family tradition and all.
No need. Can you make it back to Vergen?
I think so. I've always healed quickly in the past.
Philippa took advantage of the chaos and escaped. Think she could reveal your secret?
It's nothing I can control. I don't intend to pursue her. We may or may not meet again, but I shall leave that to fate.
She's not one to give up easily. I think she'll come after you again, try to take control, as soon as she's done licking her wounds.
I shall be cautious next time, and I know much more about Eilhart than she would ever wish.
More than she would wish. Interesting.
I obeyed Philippa, but I was not blind. We were close, and Eilhart could not keep all her secrets concealed.
I like how she's just holding a normal conversation with a gaping hole where her heart is.
And dangerous knowledge.
Precisely why I'll keep it to myself.
Sheila and Philippa have lost. The Lodge has been defeated.
That's good, though temporary. I fear we shall hear of them again.
You know, Emir's armies have crossed the Yaruga.
I expected as much, as did Philippa. We defeated the Edirnian lords and Henselt. With a bit of luck, we'll defeat the Emperor as well.
Can you tell me what'll happen to Yorvith now?
Let's be honest. He's a terrorist. I'll not lie about him nor whitewash his deeds. He must earn respect on his own, and perhaps, a few generations on, humans will forget.
And you intend just to use him?
Geralt, Yorvith has killed more humans than you've eaten chickens. He's not one to be used. It's not that simple. He came to believe in me and knew from the start what we were fighting for. He made a choice.
Sure you don't know what I'm talking about? Those baby doe eyes, that intense misty gaze, the pouting.
We shared a cause, fought side by side.
Yorvith did and would do anything for you. Question is, what are you prepared to do for him?
There will always be a place for the Scoia'tael in the free Pontar Valley. As to Yorvith himself, I've heard many say crude things about us. Thing is, as long as I can remember, I've found dwarves fascinating. Must be a dragon thing. And though preferable to a human, an elf would be a compromise.
Time I was on my way.
You shall always be a welcome guest in Bergen. I underline guest.
Don't worry. I'm only ever a visitor.
I know. Sometimes I wish I could see the future, like my father.
And sometimes it's better to be surprised.
Farewell, Witcher.
Hey, achievement. Jesus Christ. And they went full on Vlad the Impaler on him. Lovely.
Your handiwork, sire. In the beginning, there was chaos.
I haven't been able to find Triss at all either.
She's alive. Wounded from our scrap, but alive. She impaled herself on a tree, and then I had to use that dagger. But she'll make it. Mountain air is good for a dragon's hide.
You're the most noble human I know, Gwynblade.
I'm no human.
I'm glad you reminded me. My hatred for the species abated for a moment.
What about Letho?
Strange thing. He sits in the Temerians' former camp. I believe he awaits you.
How do you know?
I saw him. He's got Triss.
Let's go. Tell me what happened here on the way.
While you were fighting Saskia, the city was staged to a bloody spectacle.
The players?
There were many. At
Let's
first,
see.
it was a hunt for
Okay.
the traitors, but it soon turned into a hunt for all mages. And there were a few skirmishes between Kedweni, Redanian, and Temerian troops. Rape, pillage, and murder. Not necessarily in that order. The pastimes of the Order's pious knights. And the regular troops soon followed suit. The kings, with their choice units, left the city just after the dragon attacked.
And the Nilfgaardians?
Remained neutral. That is to say, they shot anyone who dared approach their camp.
Okay.
When we're done with you, you'll be a lump of whimpering meat.
Elf! Killed a non-human.
Well, guess the fighting keeps going. Okay, I'm trying to move around while the same button is mapped to the medallion is very problematic. Wait, don't tell me that the person's dead. Oh, no. She was just...
Beasts! Bloody sons of bitches!
Will you be all right?
Yes, thank you. Leave me.
What happened here?
When the summit ended, we hid in one of the houses, but they found us. They cut off both my sister's hands so she wouldn't cast spells, but I managed to escape. They caught me here.
Let's go, Gwynblade. This is madness. Lochmuin has changed. That's what it looks like now.
Am I going the right way? I am not. Okay. Is it... No, it can't be that way. Ah, got a door right here. Yeah, holy hell. It's been a while since I've seen this much blood in the game before. Like, the first game that really comes to mind is,
Imperial troops.
what's it? Prince of Persia.
Long live the Emperor!
Oh, I can't even go into my character menu. Okay.
Long live the Emperor!
Guys with the goddamn crossbows.
Die, Nordling!
Jordan, who the hell are you trying to attack? Let me just try again. Oh, I can go to my character menu. Okay. Guess the game was just being retarded for a moment. Eh, why not?
Finish your story.
I managed to sneak into the Nilfgaardian camp. It was relatively quiet there. Then I saw Letho leading Triss out.
They let him go?
No one dared stop him. I followed him. I think he noticed me, but didn't seem to care. Once the fighting died down, he went to the former Temerian camp.
Is Triss all right?
Yes. Letho defended her from marauders.
This is a lovely pile of bodies.
Stop, Yorvith. I'm going alone.
Why?
This is between the two of us. Take care of Triss until I return.
Your choice.
Mine, indeed. There's one more thing you need to know. Nilfgaard's armies have crossed the Yaruga. War is inevitable.
Vafail, Gwynblade. Don't get killed.
Farewell, Yorvith. If I don't return within the hour, find Saskia and leave without me. Are you all right?
Yes. He saved me from the Nilfgaardians. And defended me from the troops.
It's time to end this. Yorvith's waiting. I'll catch up with you soon.
Geralt, he knows a lot.
I know, Triss. That's why we need to talk.
Don't get killed, Witcher.
I won't.
So there's two options here. I can either fight and kill him or let him go. And I think canonically speaking, you're supposed to let him go.
Took you a while?
Is that bauble from Sheila's megascope?
Mm-hmm. My final prank. I switched the diamonds. The one in the megascope has a flaw. Minute. But just large enough to warp the teleport. The Emperor's magic theorists assured me the effect would be spectacular.
I let her escape.
You're heartless. You've no idea what the royal witch hunters have in store for her. A lot of pain for a long time.
I don't doubt it. So, ready to lay your cards out on the table?
No matter the game, there comes a point when all the players need to show their cards. I love that moment. But first, vodka.
I suppose my throat's a little dry.
In that case, let's drink to old friendships. Recovered your memory yet?
Not entirely.
Remember how we first met?
Yeah, I saved your life. Couldn't think of a nicer way to pay me back?
Frankly, I couldn't. I mean, taking care of another man's woman, Yennefer. I can't fathom what you saw in her, but I suppose there's no accounting for taste.
The winter solstice, 1270. Midinvern, the night of magic. Letho wasn't lying. The hunt had stopped. At the Hanged Man's Tree, the spectral riders selected from among those they had taken. Yennefer was among them. A wraith cannot be killed, only driven away. Every Witcher knows that. Yet the riders fell beneath the blows of our Witcher's blades. Crimson blood flowed from under their dead men's armor. We could not kill them all. They were simply too many. A stalemate. He was different from all other elves. There was no shame in his gaze. He had never suffered persecution. He had endured no massacres. Humans had not taken his land. This elf was not of this world. He was an invader. We struck a deal. My soul for that of Yennefer. He agreed without hesitation.
Back with me, friend. Got the feeling you left for a minute.
Memories. Remember the Hanged Man's Tree and the Wild Hunt. Remember the exchange. Me for Yennefer.
So, cards out on the table. Unless you chase me all that way just to kill me.
I chased you for lots of reasons. You owe me some explanations to start with.
Let's say I do.
Tell me about Yennefer. What happened after I departed?
She was feverish for several days. Delirious. In agony. We thought that was it. She was on her way out. Somehow she recovered. But even then she was disoriented. Amnesia like you.
What then?
Well, the woman turned out to be quite a character. Throwing temper tantrums. Trying to seduce orcs. Trying to drive a wedge between us. After you so nobly sacrificed yourself, we thought it'd be dumb just to leave her somewhere. She wouldn't have survived more than a month. The whims and vigor of a duchess, but she was just a sorceress with no memory. We were in the heart of the Empire. And as I'm sure you know, Geralt, in Nilfgaard, mages who behave like that either drop their bad habits quickly, or are drawn and quartered by horses in the middle of Victory Square.
So I heard.
So we set out, wandered through the provinces. Everywhere we went, she got in trouble and we pulled her out. And then one day they captured us. The Imperial Secret Police. Me, Og, Serret, and Yennefer.
Imperial Secret Police?
Mm-hmm. We were separated, and they questioned us. Long and thoroughly. But it was uneventful. No violence. That's how I met Vatia de Rideau. And a couple of weeks later, the Emperor himself. Me. A simple witcher.
What happened to Yennefer?
I don't know. Never saw her again. The Emperor offered me a mission in the Northern Kingdoms. As for Yennefer, I had the feeling she was somehow important to Emir. As I see it, they learned of the Lodge from her. Those Imperial spooks have their ways. All I heard is that Vatir had his men watch Yennefer closely throughout the time she was at the palace. Then we went off to slay the kings of the north. That's where my knowledge ends.
So she's in the Empire?
She was when I left.
How did you know where we'd find the Wild Hunt?
Every witcher who wears the viper around his neck knows the place. We had so many books and scrolls about the hunt that I used to think our school was founded for the very purpose of solving the riddle of the spectral riders.
Know who they are? We know the true identities of
From what I understand, they're some damn elven race. But they turned out to be a big ruse. The legendary omen of war proved to be a fairground attraction.
No Market Square mage could possibly conjure up a cavalcade of wraiths speeding across the sky. Then there's the amnesia. No, there's something more, I assure you.
Go ahead, enlighten me. I can tell you want to.
There are a lot of legends and myths about it, but the Wild Hunt is a fact. I've fought and killed many of its wraiths. They were spectral emanations, the avatars of real riders. The riders we ran into by the Hanged Man's Tree.
Are you telling me you were carried off by elves? Real material sons of bitches like the ordinary kind we deal with in this world?
They may be ordinary in their world, but they're strangers in ours. The conjunction of spheres. Know the theory? Do you know how monsters appeared in our world?
There's not a witcher who doesn't know that.
So you know there are other spheres. The most powerful of our mages can open passages between these worlds, and they usually do that to summon the monsters we then have to hunt. The elves we saw come from another world, and they weren't summoned. They found the way on their own. It's not exactly easy, so they usually send their spectral emanations. They come in person on special missions.
As they did for you and Yennefer. So, elves from another world and their trained wraiths. What did they want from you?
I've got an idea, but that's not your concern. How did a witcher agree to kill humans at another human's bidding?
At the Emperor's bidding, Geralt. And he's no ordinary human. The rulers of the North come up to about where his Pauline's end.
Why?
Simple. He promised to rebuild the School of the Viper, the Witcher's order where I came to be. Witcher's schools in the south fell into ruin long ago, and Witchers themselves became internal exiles, banned from entering most cities. Besides Serret and Ox, I know of 2 other Witchers of the School of the Viper who should be alive and on the path. I don't know where they are. Haven't seen them for years. Now they can come out of hiding. They can come home.
Why are you still here? Why did you wait for me this time?
I knew you wouldn't give up. I knew you'd pursue me. And I don't aim to hide anymore. Fact is, only you know the truth about me. Well, and a couple of folks whose word isn't worth spit anymore. I never saw you as a foe. I want to go my way. But if I have to fight you first, so be it. This story ends here and now.
Care to tell me what it was all about?
Kill as many rulers as we could. Lay the blame on the sorceresses. Breed chaos. Prepare the North. Soften it before the invasion. And you know what's incredible? We could not have imagined more fertile soil. No matter what the war's outcome, the Northern monarchs will accuse one another. Pursue their God-given rights. Seek vengeance and be at each other's throats for years to come. The North resembles a whorehouse on fire, as your friend Dandelion would say.
Care to tell?
The North...
I'm not sure if I have to go through every single one of these in order to be able to let him go, or I should just fight him.
How did you manage to contact Sheila?
It wasn't a problem once I learned of the Lodge's existence. Initially, she watched my every move. But sooner or later, everyone starts treating
Well, what do you guys think? Should I just up and fight him, or should I let him go? It's very dialogue heavy.
I stayed close to Sheila. Killed a few beasts for her. whined about how unhappy I was, how unfair the world was. So much, in fact, that I actually got her gander up a few times. I made sure a few potentially trustworthy witnesses saw us together, could link us. Security in case I was captured. I also prepared to assassinate the King of Kavir. Esterad Tyson was to be the first victim of the mysterious assassins. But before I could do the dirty deed, Sheila asked me to slay Demavend. The gods had smiled upon me. I couldn't believe my luck. Here I've been trying to figure out how to frame Sheila. And now all I needed was to carry out her orders and follow through.
Where'd you get your information about the Lodge?
From the Emperor and Vatir de Rideau, the Emperor's chief spy. And I believe they got it out of Yennefer.
She recovered her memory?
Nah. I'd never claim she informed on her friends consciously. I expect they found a way to tap into her memory in spite of her amnesia, and without her knowing it. There was a sorcerer present when I was questioned.
Yeah, good point. All right, just go through all the dialogue then.
Whatever the case, they gave me a list of the sorceresses in the lodge. Only Emir, Vatir, and I were present. Only we knew of the mission.
How do you manage to slay Demavend?
Sheila's magic. I mean, she could give us the king's every move. His habits, the positions of the palace guards, anything. All we had to do was navigate the labyrinth and land the final blow. Besides, she had plenty of gold for the preparations. Greased palms abundantly. It had all the makings of a cakewalk, but it's never that easy. We barely avoided our pursuers, and we wouldn't have if not for Yorveth's Scoia'tael, another of Sheila's ideas. With Yorveth's elves, not only did we cut down Demavend, but traveling with them put us out of the Lodge's reach. We could calmly plan Foltest's and Henselt's assassinations.
How did you know Foltest would come to the monastery's solar?
Yorveth and I planned Foltest's murder. The King of Temeria would have to deal with the Lavalette sooner or later, and he made no secret of it. I was sure he'd want to recover his bastard children in the process. And where do they take the children when a castle's under siege? I had to become a monk, but I couldn't just arrive at the monastery and claim I'd seen the light. Not very believable. So one of Arion's patrols out in the forests happened on a Scoia'tael unit torturing a helpless monk. Arion's brave men drove off the elves and I found shelter in the monastery.
No one noticed you had no wounds?
I paid the monk who treated me a lot of orange to stay silent. Actually, it was only a loan, because I killed him later. Only the dead can keep a secret. Then all I had to do was wait for the situation to develop. When I saw you enter the chamber with Foltest, I thought I might fail. Luckily, you failed. To recognize an old friend.
When did you decide to get rid of Yorveth?
As soon as I realized I couldn't manipulate him. A true fox, that one. He was so observant, so dangerous. I got the sense he might see through me at any moment.
You made a mistake. You were untouchable as long as the Scoia'tael were protecting you.
Maybe, but with Yorveth, my hands were tied. If I'd finished off Kieran...
But you didn't. And that allowed me to drive a wedge between you and Yorveth. I forced you to flee.
And I let you live. You know I could have killed you. You're forgetting.
No, I remember. So Sheila was looking for you when she came to Flotsam.
Mm-hmm. She thought she was still in control and wanted to get rid of me. I'd bet my eyes that she thought I'd lost my mind, or that Yorveth was manipulating me.
And the North descended deeper into chaos.
Exactly. There was just one problem. You. I could have killed you in the Elven ruins. Thing is, you weren't really my enemy.
You screwed up with Henselt.
Sabrina's curse tore that down. First off, we got holed up in that hideout in the ravines. Then Sheila showed up and started watching Henselt like he was her own ass. By that time, his death was no longer necessary. Fate had smiled upon us again. I learned of the summit and the efforts to reconstitute the Council and Conclave. The ideal setting for the mission's grand finale.
Alright, I think that's all of it. So, it's not really letting me do anything else. Alright, well, I guess this is the only option I have left.
I'm done talking. Let's finish this.
Wanna fight?
Any vodka left in that bottle?
A swig apiece. Here. Imperial army is probably crossing the Yaruga as we speak. Pure pandemonium will ensue. The North's finished. Time to go south, where the good life awaits.
You're a fool, Letho. Both you and your Emperor are forgetting one thing. Misfortune brings people together. Very shortly, the North could be united like never before, thanks to you. But that's just not my concern anymore.
I'm not your foe. I never was. Let me walk away and I will. You'll never see me again. Force me to fight, and this time I'll kill you.
Alright. Well, canonically, you let him go, so let him go.
All I wanted to know. I can feel the memories coming back. Your death won't change a thing. Go where you will.
Just like that. No threats. No words of wisdom.
You going or not?
Farewell, Geralt.
Not sure what that's supposed to mean, but okay.
The Witcher had traveled far and wide in search of the Kingslayers. Along the way, he had met both the righteous and scoundrels, Bernard Laredo amongst the latter. Laredo sold Flotsam to Kedwin and scattered the local non-humans to the Four Winds. Flotsam became a military base. Its civilian population was resettled. In Edirn, the Witcher witnessed Saskia the Dragonslayer achieve a great victory. The Pontar Valley, previously Upper Edirn, became a promised land for outcasts who dared dream of freedom. Even sly old Zoltan Chive came to believe in this land of bliss. Yet dark times approached for the architects of the New Order. Dark clouds had been gathering over Temeria since Foltest's death. Stripped of its king, the land was like a rich cloth which nobles began to shred. These minor scavengers, however, scurried off in fear when true predators reached out for their prize. The summit at Loch Muin sealed the fate of Foltest's realm, when Radovid of Redania and Henselt of Kedwen divided it between them. A tempest descended on the north, at least partly the work of manipulative mages. It seemed the turmoil in Temeria, Edirn, and Kedwen would benefit them most. Common folk turned against sorceresses and all magic freaks, witches included. Castles that had hitherto welcomed mavens of the magic arts now shut their gates to any who sought shelter there. A witch hunt ensued. It was a time of great uncertainty, of rape accomplished by royal decree. Yet as troubled as the day seemed, we, who had in some way shaped the world's fate, finally received some respite. Zoltan resumed the quest for his beloved's hand, and I lay my head
Really?
in the laps of the muses.
Goddamn
Who could
game.
have known this tempest which had ravaged the north was but a harbinger of darker days, and the preamble to an entirely new tale of Geralt of Rivia.
Just one last middle finger to potentially get me into trouble with YouTube. But I believe at the very, very end, there's that cutscene with the Nilfgaardian forces invading the north, which I don't quite understand why everyone's so calm. But then again, the invasion was only discussed between a few people. Let's see, we're barely an hour and a half into this. Like, I'm reading an hour 25. So I might just take a short break and then switch over to the Wild Hunt and go for another hour and a half. What do you guys think? I'm gonna go grab a drink while I wait for our responses. Okay, I'm gonna check Discord real quick. See if there might have missed anything. I have all sorts of people sending me stuff. Okay. So what I'll do is end the stream for about maybe, I don't know, 5 minutes and then set things up for The Witcher 3. And it should more or less be a pretty quick transition. What, 5-10 minutes to get that all set up? Assuming, of course, OBS is going to work and not be a complete pain in the ass. But I have no idea how long these credits are, because we got the that last cutscene, and, well, I don't know. But I guess I should maybe give my final thoughts. But, man, just lengthwise, it's pretty clearly the shortest of the 3 games. And, well, does some things right, does some things I'd rather it not do. Some of the combat is a bit off. Absolutely hate how they utilize signs in this game. But it does have an interesting setup, and graphics are better, though not great. This game is filled with bloom, after all. Like, you might have noticed it, but in the deliberations and the summit, like, the walls look normal, everything looked fine, but you looked at the floor, and the reflective surface of that floor, it's just like everything is glowing. It's insane. I'm just thinking, like, who the hell makes lighting like this? It's absolutely nuts. Oh, no, my glasses. But I think one of the things that just holds it back is just the length. I mean, you're pretty well railroaded in this game, even more so than in the last one. And anything you really want to do off the beaten path, it can be, you either stumble into it or you're going to be searching for a while, because the map system is fucked. It's absolutely fucked. I've not seen a map so bad before. Like in what's a good game? Skyrim, for instance. How it handles its map system is that if you have to get to a specific location, you have the quest marker that will take you to like checkpoints along the way. So, example, doors, caves, entrances, places that you need to be in order to get to where you're going. In this game, it says you need to go here, but we're not going to tell you how. Like, when I'm trying to go around trying to find a dwarf to talk about progression in the game, it shows me the location, and I go there. I'm on top of it, but there's nothing. And then I realize, fuck, the person is actually in a house either above or below me. And then there's just the third act. And I'm going to include the epilogue with that. Even with the epilogue, it's so short. Like, it's painfully short. And when I first played through all 3 games, the first game easily took me 70 to 80 hours. It was a long game. And this one, I clocked in my first playthrough at it being around 10 hours. So it's way shorter. But then you have the good child. But then again, when it comes to treating games like families with 3 children, it's always the third one that the third one's either the biggest screw up or it's the golden child. And in this case, the Wild Hunt is definitely the golden child. So I guess I will shut things down for a moment, and then I'll be back in about 10 minutes once I got everything sorted up, making sure everything's good. And then we can start within the first part of the Wild Hunt. So stay tuned for that, and I will be back in a moment. Assuming this will let me. Okay.